Welcome back to Meal Prep Sundays, where I'm showing you what I'm meal prepping for the week to help me stick to the cut. This week I'm still on 2200 calories and 195 grams of protein. So the last week's been really good. I've been able to stick to the meal plan, eating exactly what I've planned out, enjoying myself a little bit on the weekend, and also going to the gym regularly. So I'm feeling really good. I hope you guys are enjoying the video and following along on the journey. Let's get to it.
Another week down and the scales are dropping, so the plan is working. I'm still training my body to eat smaller but more frequent meals, though these meals are more normal for most people. Starting off my day is the same as last week, a double scoop of chocolate protein powder and a serving of electrolyte supplement. For this week's lunch, I decided to go with black pepper beef stir fry. I opted for pre-cut beef slices to save in time, and the macros worked well with this cut of beef. From memory, this is a beef sirloin and topside, high in protein and relatively low in fat. For the sauce, I'm lazy as hell, so I went with store-bought black pepper sauce. The sauce was just okay. I'll have to try a different brand next time. For the noodles, I found that Coles Asia egg noodles are usually the lowest in calories. I went with the thin noodles this time, but for a recipe like this, I should have gone thick. I initially cooked the entire packet and planned to split it across 5 servings, but once it was done cooking, I realized it was a lot of noodles, so I only used about half of it. For veggies, I went with carrot and broccoli. This is just staples in a stir fry. Cut them thin, keep it small so it's easier to eat. For the beef, I cooked it in butter to bump up the fat a bit since the cut was pretty lean. Now for this next part, I want you to remember, we listen and we don't judge. Now I had a few thoughts running through my head while prepping the beef. Is this too much butter? Can this cast iron fit all the beef? Turns out it wasn't too much butter because butter slaps. However, I really shouldn't have put all the beef in. Now don't get me wrong, the beef still tasted great, but don't make the same mistake as me. Use 2 separate pans to avoid overcrowding. For the veggies, my plan was a quick boil of steam, but I went to the bathroom for too long and overcooked them, so by the time I came out, they came out mushy. Again, learn from my mistakes. After all these easy steps, you just mix it in together to spread the flavour and serve it up. This meal was great in calories and super filling, 550 calories and 53 grams of protein. For dinner, I kept it lazy and easy with a simple chicken and rice dish. This week, I went with teriyaki chicken, rice and cucumbers. Now, I could have made the sauce from scratch, but why when pre-made works? If you can't tell by now, I seriously rate Marion's Kitchen brand. Please sponsor me. This teriyaki marinade was so good, the flavour was on point and I'd 100% have this again. This time I didn't make the same mistake. I saved some of the marinade to coat the cooked chicken after for extra flavour. On a pan, preferably low to medium heat, not like me, cook the chicken until it crisps up and turns golden brown. Once it's done, use any leftover teriyaki sauce for that extra flavour. Serving this over rice balances out the strong teriyaki flavour since the rice soaks it all up. Make sure to drizzle any extra sauce over that rice. This meal comes in at 751 calories and 63 grams of protein. Now my snack before bed isn't really a snack. Most people could call this a full-blown meal. But for me, it's small enough that it doesn't cause discomfort before bed, yet it fills me up. I went with chili oil tuna, rice and cucumber. If you've never tried this combo before, you have to. Soy sauce with sriracha, tuna and rice. I don't know what it is, but this has always been my default. This bowl comes in at 490